12th standard economics, national income, last part, 7th part, national income and social accounting. National income is also being measured by the social accounting method. Under this method, the transaction among the various sectors such as firms, household, government, etc., they recorded the interrelation traced for the economics as well as the policy maker because of it represent major economic flows and statistical relationship among the various sector of the economic system, and it become possible to forecast the trend of economic more accurately. Social accounting and sector. An economy is divided into several sectors. A sector of group, individual or institution having common interrelated economic transaction. The economy is divided the following sector: firms, household, government, rest of the world, and capital sector. First one, the firms undertake the government activities. These are all organizations which employ the factors of production to produce the goods and services. Household are consuming the entities and represent factors of production who receive the payment for services rendered by the terms of firms. Household consume the goods and services that are produced by the firms. The firms make payment to household their services. The household spend money income received on the goods and services produced by the firm. This circular flow of money between two groups, one is at the government sector, another one rest of the world sector. First one, the government sector, refers to the economic transaction of public bodies at all levels, that is a central, state and local bodies. Concerning social accounting, and P have defined a government as a collective person that purchase of goods and services for firms. The purchases may be financed through the transaction, public borrowing, or any other physical means. Main function of the government is to produce social goods like defense, public health, education, etc., the means of satisfying collecting wants of the society. However, the public expenditure like post office and railway are separate from the government sector and included in the firms. Next, rest of the world sector means that is called the international economic transaction of the country. In contain the income, export and import transaction, external loan transaction, and allied overseas investment income and payment. The capital sector refers to the saving and investment activities. It includes the transaction of banks, insurance corporations, financial houses, and other agencies of the money market. These are not included in the firms. These agencies provided financial assistance to the firms activities. While assessing the sector contribution of GDP, economy is divided into three parts. One is the primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. National income and welfare. National income is considered as an indicator of economic well-being of the country. The economic process of the country is measured in the terms of their GDP per capita and their annual growth rate. A country with a higher per capita income is supposed to enjoy the great economic welfare of the higher standard living. But these right GDP or per capita income need not always promote to economic welfare. The per capita income as an index of economic welfare suffers from such limitations are: first one, the economic welfare depends upon the composition of goods and services provided. The greater proportion of capital goods over the consumer goods or improve the economic welfare will be lesser. Similarly, the production of luxuries is meant for the rich classes only. Higher GDP with greater environment hazards such as air, water and soil pollution will be little economic welfare. The production of war goods will show the increase in the national output but not a welfare. An increase in the per capita income may be due to employment, women, children, or forcing the workers to work for long hours, but it is not promote economic welfare. Next one, PQLI. So PQLI, Physical Quantity Life Index, is considered as a better indicator for economic welfare. It includes the standard of living, life expectancy at birth, and illiteracy, national income and erosion of the national wealth. For achieving the higher GDP, larger natural resources are being depleted or damaged. This means a reduction of potential for the future growth. Hence, it is suggested that while assessing the national income, loss of natural resource should be subtracted from the national income. Next one, national income terms of US dollar. When Indian national income is expressed in terms US dollar, the farmers looks very low. If purchasing power party, that is a triple P method is adopted in Indian, looks better. Last one, the social and environmental cost. While producing the economic goods, many environmental social bads are also generated. Hence, they all must be considered while enumerating the national income. Thank you.